How you guys doing? I'm doing a reaction video on I Have a Dream speech. Um, my mother's birthday is Martin Luther King Day, the 19th of January, which is in about 4 more days. I just thought it was fitting to remind us how far we've come, how far we have to go. Just a reminder, you know what I mean? So, without further ado, Martin Luther King.
Pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
You gotta excuse that. Just bear with me, okay?
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
And woman. Just want to add that.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
And that means a lot. Character, you know? Character. When you have character, you can see past racism. When you have character, you don't see color. You know what I mean? You're a helping hand in society. When you realize that you are important, we're all on the same boat. When you realize that, you know, I've seen so much racism. I don't even want to talk negative about it. I just want to say, you know, I have a dream also. That we'll wake up and realize that your heart beats, so does mine. You know, I think he meant, in my opinion, you know, this povertyness, you know. I get it that, you know, you gotta go out there and get yours, and it's like every man for himself. But seem to forget about the past and about all the things that came with it, and even today, in the present. You know, George Floyd, for example, and further on, and Rodney King, and so many other situations, and so many more situations to come. I wish we would judge each other by the content of our character. Skin color, that's, you see cats, you see dogs, right? I love that they're different colors. I kind of wish we were like that. Had a little black hair, a little white hair, a little brown hair. I wonder would the world be the way it is now. I don't know. Let's listen to Martin. One day. That's such a powerful, such a, just beautiful, I think we're still waiting for that day so we could yell out free at last. And then when that day comes, from here to China, you're gonna hear a thunder. The air will even be different. When we have that real freedom, that real freedom. When you could go outside and not worry about being pulled over, harassed, not making it home because you went for your phone or, you know what I mean? One day, I pray, and one day we all wake up and realize, throw racism in the trash. Because on all sides, there's evil people. And on both sides, there's people that really want to take care of their family and be positive. If that makes any sense. Content of character, not color of skin. Beautiful, man. Like and subscribe. More videos coming your way. Thank you, guys. I love you, subscribers. I appreciate you.